Hello, welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, it's so great to have you here. Thank you so much for joining me. When you've got bunches of flowers like this, and if you cut them, they're too short to use in your bouquets, what I do is I take a heat gun and I heat up the bottom here. And then I take a sharp knife and just slide it through there, so that I've got a nice long piece to now work with. So now I've got all my flowers separated that I can position exactly how I want them. I'm working on bridesmaids bouquets or posies, and I've been asked to work with these. We've got some little roses, some little chrysanthemums and some open roses, and I've got a mixture of these roses as well and some larger roses, and I've split them all so that they're individuals so that I can work with them. Before you get started working, make sure that you've got some masking tape with you, because these flowers do tend to slip all the time because they're artificial flowers. So the first one that I'm going to be using is I'm just going to be taking this posy, and it's got the center rose, which I'm going to be keeping as my center rose. And then I'm just going to take some white ones and place them in between the two on the outside, and I work in a crossover method so that the flowers stay in place. So just put them in and make sure that they're all crossing over, and that you've got in between to the burgundy. And the next one will go in between there. I work in fives, so you can work in sevens, so it depends on how big you want your posy to be. So I find 5 is quite a nice size to work with. So that's what we've got for the time being. And now I'm going to tape all those together before I move on to my next lot. So just take a wee bit of tape and tape them together. And now I'm going to be taking the little rose with a chrysanthemum on the end, and I'm placing it directly in front of the burgundy colour. And I'm going to put 5 in, so in front of the burgundies. So there's all those ones in place. And now I'm going to tape those down as well. And now I'm going to take some of the burgundy flowers, and I'm going to be placing them between the 2 white ones that we've just placed in. So there's 3 whites, and then I'm placing a burgundy along there. Once again, 3 whites, and then the burgundy in between there. So I've got all the burgundies in place, and now take those down. And now the last row that I'm putting in these little roses, and I'm just going to be putting them with the burgundies, so going around putting the 5 in. And then tape those down, and then straighten them all if you're not happy with the placements. So now I'm just using masking tape and taping it all the way down, and we're going to be cutting the extra wires off. And then just tape it all closed. Make sure you pay particular notice of the bottom so that you cover all those wires tight so that they don't poke out. So to do the bottom, I'm taking a separate piece and going around that way, and then I'm going to take another piece and go around this way so that they're completely closed in. and then we wrap all of that again. When you're working with a lot of posies, I just take the 2-litre soft drink bottles and cut the tops off them so that I can use them to hold all the flowers in them, so that I can check them, because it's always better to put it down and then check it. I've got some of this soft squishy packing or packaging, and I'm just taking my ribbon reel and putting it down on there, and then tracing a circle and cutting that out. And then you need to just make a hole in the middle, so I'm just folding that in half and then cutting a hole so that the flowers can get through it. Just checking to see that it fits, so it goes all the way up, which is nice. And now take a small piece of material and just cover that whole thing, just so that it doesn't hurt whoever's carrying the bouquet. You can also use cardboard. If you're using cardboard, then cover it with a piece of material. But these are beautiful and soft, and all we're going to do now is glue it onto all the wire stems here. I'm going to be using hot glue to do that. I'm using 2.5 centimeter width satin ribbon, and before you glue your little piece in underneath, what you want to do is take your ribbon and first glue, thread it up through the center and glue a piece to secure the ribbon so we can wrap it around the handle. And now I'm going to glue that on. And just hold it in place until it sets. And now we can start wrapping the ribbon. Glue the top part down first. You're going to need about 1.5 meters of ribbon, and then just wrap. Make sure that you're overlapping so that there's none of the masking tape exposed underneath. And every now and then just put some glue down so that the ribbon stays in place. And just keep going all the way to the end. Once you get to the end, try and use quite a bit of glue all the way around and on the base so that the ribbon doesn't come off. And when you get to the base, flip it up and then go, hold it there, and then glue this part down. And now we're going to be going in the reverse to cover that all nice and neatly, and then go all the way back up the shaft. When you get to the top, just glue that all down so that it's covering that little hole, and then just trim the ribbon down and then glue that to your little piece. So there's my bridal bouquet for the bridesmaids completed, and I'm going to be making 3 of those. I've got all the bridesmaids posies done, and the next thing I'm going to be working on is the bridal bouquet. If you found this video helpful or you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Really appreciate it if you would subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.